Okay. Well, hello. I've sort of learned the controls, I guess.
Wait, where's my mouse? Oh, there we go. Okay.
I leaned away from the microphone to burp. That's my Tay-on day.
Okay.
And then I had to
Cool.
Yeah, you know how he leans away to breathe?
Yes.
Well, mine was to burp.
Understood. Let's see. Where did that lady go? I'm going to find her again. Where
little
am I?
stinker butts. I've been flying around in circles. Just trying to get these
She
little
is
dudes.
there. And then the droops will be around that. This should be an easy enough challenge to do now that I am paying attention. Here we go.
I have to say I can't wait for the recordings where I have my earbuds finally. Because then I start making a bunch of bird noises too.
Yeah,
and I'm just really excited to hear me
it's
make
a different
bird
kind.
noises.
Hey, I'd love to see a sulphurous piper. Can you bring one over? Okay.
No.
Ask for advice. That just tells me how to play the game. Ask for help with the... Right. So you'll find them living in colonies on cliff sides, but you'll need to charm them when they're out of their hidey holes. Oh, it's one of those.
That's what she said.
So I failed the
Not
challenge, and it did
hidey
not give
hole.
me the challenge again. Just
I
so
don't-
you're aware.
Oh, yes I do. Alright, well I just got the shiny bauble that gives me 30 creatures, and I got the rare achievement for flock size.
Oh, cool. Did I do that last time?
I think you did, yeah, and I hadn't arrived at the boob to get the award yet.
Ah, okay. Well, good. You did that. I'm pretty sure somewhere around here is
I
the
put-
sulphurous piper.
Alright, I gotta count how many stupid windows I have, and they all move around.
Yeah, good luck with that. At least there's a bunch of them,
I've
but
gotta
yeah,
have
it
only,
takes a
like,
while.
19. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's gotta just be 19.
Do I just have one
Because
already?
nothing's
Wait.
happening.
Oh, wait.
And I'm almost... Oh, you know what? I bet I could see how many I've caught in my
Piper.
creature guide.
Sulphurous. Does this count? Hey, lady. Got something for ya.
A lady.
Get on
Okay, so I
back
have
here.
a cat named Peter, and I go, "Hey, Peter," like a lot.
Does your cat respond in some way to that?
No,
Oh, okay.
he comes to say hi.
I'd love to see a sulphurous
He's my
piper. Can you
little-
bring one over? Show.
That sounds
Wow,
like it smells
thanks.
Like a
They're
fart,
even cooler up
if I
close. As a
had to
reward,
guess.
here is 2 wool. Oh, okay. So I can't do the challenge, but I could just do that. Well, that's interesting. I'm going to go elsewhere to find more. Well, I guess what's around here?
I'm
What am
gonna
I
catch
working
this
on?
ding dang winnow.
Thrip.
Charm.
Thrip, 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 thrip. Ooh.
Thrip, 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 thrip.
What do you mean, uh-oh? That was
That is
perfect.
also...
I nailed it. Don't you give me that.
Who's up?
What? Huh?
Uh-oh, what?
What?
Oh, can I tell you, in our very first flock recording, the funniest thing of all time is the origin for your name, Butcher Sneeze.
Okay, so that reminds
It's
me.
me fucking sneezing.
Yeah, sure. Of course. As you do.
It's so funny. I have listened to it so many times.
I'm glad you're getting that much enjoyment out of it. I have
It's
now
so
been
good.
playing Fallout 3 for what is basically the first time. I did play it, but like I don't count it. First of all, it was like 2009 or 2010, somewhere in that range was the first time I touched it. Xbox didn't track it, so I don't really have a good way to see. I saw that I
Yeah.
got 14
No,
achievements.
I don't have
and
my
it was
first
just for
time
like
around.
doing some of the quests, but I know I never finished it, and I don't remember jack shit about it because I wasn't really paying attention and playing
my
games like
gosh.
that. Everybody around me was
Well-
super hyped about it and really into it, and it just didn't grab me in that way, so I don't remember anything. So now I'm playing through it.
Okay,
I'm-
can I interject real fast before you finish this?
By all
For
means.
reference, I have just 100%ed that game this year.
Yes.
Nope, last year because it's 2025 now.
I
And it's
have
one
no
of my most favorite games.
intention of 100%ing it at this playthrough. My goal is to simply play through, get as much out of it, do as many side quests and main quests as I feel like doing. I am playing it.
Hell yeah.
Not recording it or anything, just playing it by myself because I'm doing all the. Well, I'm playing a bunch of old games and recording them, so like that, I feel like I have to just so that's aware of. This one specifically, right. I wanted to read everything, listen to every dialogue option, and that can be boring. So I get why that would be like that's. I'm doing it so I can experience
for recording
it.
Purposes.
Right.
But ooh, you're in for a treat. I love.
So far, everybody in Megaton kind of mostly sucks and are not good people.
Yes. Yeah.
Why is everybody not great there? I did a bunch I started up,
whatever.
I went to Megaton. I didn't have the money for the extortionist Colin. So instead I went and found Moira and started doing, I got to almost, like we're in the last chapter.
You're doing the Wasteland Survival Guide?
Yeah, I got to the last chapter and then it was like, okay, well you're going to go all the way across the map. And I went, well, I have enough money now. Let's go back. And then I went and stole the stuff from Colin anyway because he had upped his price to 300 and I was just mad. So I killed him, reloaded, and then went and stole the information. And now I just showed up and talked to Three Dog. So
yes,
I'm working my way to the museum. I really want to fit. That was one of the first things I messaged you was, this is great. I'm finally hearing all these songs that I've heard my siblings singing for decades, literally. I'm actually getting to experience them because I turned the radio off the first time around. I was like playing Fallout, like that's why I really don't count it. I was playing it and probably watching South Park or something. Like it was on in the background at a quieter volume just so I could play that. Like I was not paying attention. So
you didn't have time for it to grab into your soul.
I didn't give it a fair chance. What just happened?
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing a thing. I was so afraid my TV just turned off.
I'm watching them dance. They're going in and out and in and out.
Yes, one of my first things was, this is great, but the static is killing me. I hate that the radio sounds like this. I hate it. I want to fix it. And so, thankfully, that's an option. It sounds like I'm currently doing
I was like, don't worry. You can give Three Dog a kiss.
Yeah. I could what?
Oh my god, I just got an achievement because I've charmed the last winnow.
Nice.
And now I'm choking on my spit.
Nice.
I got so excited. Stupid.
Stupid. Not Clayton.
Choke on spit. So anyway, we played a lot of Kingdom Hearts growing up, and in the Tarzan level, Clayton gets possessed by the Heartless.
I think we've already done that on here, haven't we? Didn't we do that just a couple episodes ago? I know you haven't gotten to that one yet, but like, I feel like we did that, and then I told you that I'd just gone through that level because I did do that replaying Kingdom Hearts. Whee! What am I working towards? My map. Creature guide. I have almost no burbots. But yes, I do have all the whistles. So we've got all the whistles. We're doing that. I'm just running around capturing everything. I should try to get more winnows, I guess. Now that you've done your thing, I'm going to work on winnows because that one I think is the closest, isn't it?
Wait, what are you missing?
Yes. I'm trying to do the completion stuff now, right? Like there are still ones I'm missing, and I'm not too worried about finding those. There are gaps entirely, but I'm looking at the. Yeah, I want to figure out what happens when that. So I'm gonna start. I've been avoiding grabbing it into the widows, so I wasn't taking them away from you. But now that you've done that,
I have the female now. Now we can just fill up that bar.
Yeah, that's what I'm. That one's my closest. I don't know about you.
That is my closest as well, because
of this quest, probably.
Boys. Yeah.
Your winnows brought all the boys to the yard.
Related.
Ah, nuts. I forget these guys suck.
You mean bring this literally one girl to the yard?
Well, you had to bring all the winnows to the yard.
And they're like, "Auga!"
Like, she's gonna mate with all of us, right, guys?
My earbud fell out.
Your what? Your tooth fell
out?
out?
My earbud fell out of my ear.
Oh, your earbud.
My earbud.
Well, it was
Dude, if I
confusing.
could
and
laugh a
concerning.
tooth out, oh, danger.
That
I
sounds
laugh so
horrible.
much. Okay, that wasn't my fault, Winnow. It flew close to me and then spooked itself, and I feel like that should not be allowed. That should be like against the game.
I bet there are strategies to look up. I feel like I may have mentioned this before, but we didn't do any research to it. I don't want to go that hard on this. But I feel like there are strategies, like if you have a certain number in your party, ones are probably going to be better at attracting or doing something else, or maybe just having a full party.
I do
Obviously,
think that
you can-
plays into it. Like, if I have only a party of Winnows, then it'll summon more to the
That
to
it's
the group.
definitely possible. Damn. I don't know that for a fact, but
Oh.
that's what I think. I mean, I was
Separate.
looking at. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. You continue,
Oh,
because
it's-
I'm about to change the subject
Oh,
entirely.
I was going to change the subject, so then we both will change the subject at the
All
same
right.
time. Ready? Go. No, just
Okay.
kidding.
Okay,
There's-
so you know how you sent me the link to that little extender for my microphone?
Yes.
It does not fit. It's way too big.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have a standard. Oh, it does one of the
I do not.
smaller. Yeah.
It is small.
Now
Whoops.
you've used a tripod before.
Yes,
Do you have a tripod by chance or anything? You're aware, like that
I
tripod.
do actually.
So that's a standard 1/4-inch screw. There also is the bigger, larger 3/8 inch screw, but then your microphone and that little attachment, the standard microphone stand and attachment is a 5/8. So those are the three main sizes when it comes to recording equipment and the various kinds of screw technology. You can get adapters and things. I didn't even consider that, but we will keep that in mind when we get you a new everything.
I do want to get a
basically.
different mic arm.
Yeah, a new mic
Yeah.
arm that will do better, a new mic that will do better, a recording audio so that then you can hear the gameplay. We're going to do that. Maybe one day get you a better recording computer so you can actually capture footage as well. It'll be a whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll get it. We'll get there.
We are on a big, like finally working debt payoff strategy.
Same.
Yeah, like we're actually finally
good.
seeing change happen, and if we can get it all taken care of, then spending money frivolously, here I come.
I don't know how much of that came through the mic. I'm sure it was fine, but it sounded like you said it's Big Money Felicity. Here I come, and I don't know who Big Money Felicity is.
That's my alter ego who flashes money and does Dwight doing the Pretty Woman thing, where he goes and gets the wizard. Oh my goodness! If the Superfan episodes are not currently on your list to watch,
I've
I
seen
just need that to happen
almost all
because
of
the
them.
season with Robert California has come out. Season
Oh, okay.
8.
See, I had seen up to what they'd released at that point in time, which I want to say was everything with Steve Carell.
Yeah.
That was all I'd seen because
So,
I hadn't. Now that I know the rest of it's out,
that's a
I will go add that to my list and start watching. I have been watching
Yes.
Superstore. I've never seen that before.
Oh, it's
but,
so
you know,
good.
very
I just
similar by
finished it again
creators.
last night.
Oh, you really? That's awesome. I've just
Yeah.
started it for the first time, and of course, it's pretty good, as I expected, just
It's-
because those guys. It's somebody who was
Uh-huh.
involved with Parks and Rec and The Office, right? Like those. It's very similar.
I think so. I can't be certain.
I think
I
that's
just
the
know
case.
that
I
the
believe
man
I was
who
talking
plays
to
Glenn is incredible.
Glenn. I've
love him.
noticed it because of I've seen Silicon Valley, and that the lawyer from Silicon Valley. Have you seen Silicon Valley?
No,
Oh, you gotta watch that next. That one's great too.
I've watched the incredible scene about is it jerking off a bunch of dicks? Or
Yeah, like
something.
how would you most
Yeah,
effectively
that.
jerk off an entire room?
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's-
And the big head. I know those jokes, and I want to watch it. I just have not.
I have heard that like some people consider that to be the peak of like it was season 1, it was great, and everything else from there's downhill. I don't agree with that necessarily. I will say that was its own thing, and they don't need to replicate that moment because that was great. It doesn't need to be a recurring thing where
Yeah.
that's their solution for the end of every season is a fantastic scene like that. But the entire show was great, and I
okay.
highly
Okay.
recommend it.
Yeah, I would like to watch it.
Yeah, definitely watch that. But anyway, there is the guy who plays the lawyer in that is the same actor who does Jonah in Superstore. And so I'd seen that and was like, oh, his character was great. I'll watch this because that's it. I think everybody, I've never seen another actor from Superstore in anything else. Well, okay, I take that back. The, what's his name? Oh, Mary, you know him because he did a bunch of Rooster Teeth stuff. He was in Laser Team. I forget his name. Shoot.
Yes.
You know who I'm talking about. But what's his actor name
yeah.
or what is the character name in Superstore? I can't think of it.
Shooty Poots. Also, yes, it is related to an achievement because I just got the achievement for becoming an expert in Winnows.
Oh,
I
boom.
think it's catching like 30 of them because if you have to, well,
I think it's going to be
25
different for
because-
each.
Oh, ew.
Didn't we look that up? I don't know why you're disgusted. I feel like last time we sat down and were recording, we looked it up and we couldn't find definitive numbers because it's different for each. I have a feeling each one also gives you a different amount. Like there are more difficult when you go back towards the easy ones. There are ones I can charm in one go. Those ones probably count for less towards the bar overall than, say, a harder one that requires me to up. That's you. Pay attention more.
Yeah.
Do a harder time. I'm guessing that's how that works, but I don't necessarily
His name
know.
is Garrett.
Garrett, thank you.
The
What's
big character.
I didn't want to describe. I knew you knew I was talking about, but I didn't want to describe
Colton
him by
Dunn
his
is the actor's
Colton
name,
Dunn.
and I
There
knew
we
you
go.
were gonna be like the two things that are.
Okay, you went the same place. I didn't want to be like, well, the black guy, or I didn't want to be like the guy in the wheelchair. Because he's far more than that. And I just didn't want to be offensive. But those are the only two things I could think of. And you also
Those
went
are
there,
certainly
so I feel better.
characteristics that would point out who it is.
Well, he was like when you talk about somebody on the show, there's nobody else who fits that description, right? I think. I'm only like 6 episodes in.
Well, it's
Anyway.
amazing. It's such a good show. I think Sandra might be my favorite character.
Which one is Sandra?
She is, I believe, a Hawaiian woman.
What?
Kalikio Kuani. Hold on.
I'm trying to think what would she have shown up as doing within the first 6 episodes so I would remember who she was.
Getting yelled at.
Oh,
She's like a very boring lady.
Like
and
the background-
Like Dina goes,
okay.
"Shut up, Sandra!" Like all the time.
I think the one I watched the other day was Color Wars. So they all had the
Oh,
different
God.
team shirt colors. They were either the yellow or gold or red or whatever it was. She was on the other one. They were having a meeting in the break room, and she came in and did a really long thing, and they wanted her to leave because they were having a secret meeting, and she was getting something out of the vending machine. And the
Yes.
dollar wouldn't. Okay, then that's Sandra. Got it.
Yeah, she's amazing, and her line delivery is fantastic.
Excellent.
I adore her. She's so great. Oh, shut up, Sandra. Okay, so now I've caught all the winners.
I just found
yeah,
a
I filled up
sprug that I had
that-
never. You flubbed? What?
I filled up the meter.
Oh,
meter
nice. Well, you got there faster than
So
I
I
did.
became an expert. It popped an achievement. Yeah.
Well,
my
I
next
caught.
closest is Buell's, so I guess I'm gonna go do that.
Do you have all the
Shouldn't be hard,
sprugs?
they're everywhere.
I just got my last one that I'd never identified before, so I was going to tell you where if you don't have it already.
No, I need to catch that actually.
Okay, there are these
Let's see, where are you?
stone pillars with lots of drawings all over them. It's hiding on those.
Like hiding within the drawings.
Like it looks like it's part of the drawing, except it makes a little noise, and you can look at it and identify it off of that.
Okay. How do I zoom? Oh, found it. You know what?
What?
It may or may not be exactly the zoom that it is in Skyrim when you.
Most games are left trigger to zoom, yes, but
Leave me alone. I'm doing my best.
it's fine. It's fine. I do think there's more strategy. I was going to say that before. I'm bringing that back around. I do think there's more strategy to this, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to just casually catch things and move through the game without needing to go far into it. It reminds me, I was just looking up yesterday. I got a smartwatch a couple months ago at this point because I think we talked about that I honestly don't remember if it was recorded or if it was just a conversation we were having. But
Just a conversation.
I got a used smartwatch off of eBay because I wanted to try it out and see if it would work, because the last time I had one, it was not a good experience. But this one's gone somewhat better in most ways. But it's doing, like, it tracked the sleep and exercise and all the things like that. And it's useful to just, like, not have to grab my phone to see a message or something like that. But one of the things it's doing by tracking the sleep, there is a Pokemon sleep game. And I like Pokemon, so it's just incentivizing. So it's, you know... You get, like, when you sleep, it sleeps, it counts it, then you meet things, you're growing a Snorlax, you get to meet new Pokemon, and, like, they all have cute sleeping styles, so that's fun, it's collecting, and you also feed them throughout the day, and that, like, for me, that's all it has been for months now. And I was thinking about it going, I know that there's more to it than this, and all I've managed to do, like, you can change the meals that you feed them. It's based on, like, the Snorlax will go, this week I want salads, or desserts, or, curries or soups or stews or something. I don't remember what they all are, but it's something along those lines. And it just chooses a category, and then based on the ingredients you get, which is how many Pokemon you have on your team, they find different ones, you can customize the meals. And that's as far as I've gone into it. And I went, okay, I know that there's a bit more I could do here. And I started falling down the Wikipedia, and it's ridiculous the amount, like... I can only think of it as min-maxing.
It's very expansive.
The people who are doing it. The amount of, like, I found a guide that someone had written up, and it really is over the top. And, like, the amount of, it's to the point where it's like, change out your team repeatedly throughout the day. I've never changed it once except for on the week where it resets. So it's like once a week I'll change it. But you change it out multiple times a day. They go through to make sure that they register a nap, whether or not they sleep. Is irrelevant, and people consider that cheating, and then there's a whole, like, divide between the people who consider that cheating and the other ones who are like, it's a game, it doesn't matter. But they'll make sure to go in and register a nap, apparently it counts whether you sleep or not, and then you can find more Pokemon that way. I'm not going down that path, but it really is like, you use these Pokemon, and then you get a max, you max these here, and then you do this, and it's like 1,000% more complicated than I have ever considered it. And I read all of this and saw that stuff and went, okay, I have zero interest in doing any of that. I'm going to keep playing the way I've been playing and not worry about it, because it does not matter. But
what
that,
a rabbit hole you
I can't think of another term for it besides min-maxing, right? Because it's taking the strategy far beyond, like, sure, the developers may have intended it that way since they put it in, but, like, it's far beyond the casual, like, and I think that's probably something here, right? Like I was saying, I bet that your flock size or what you have in it probably count towards. I found 0 Winnows, but yeah, I don't plan on doing that. I don't want to go that hard on it. Damn it.
Is it going to be blatantly obvious, the thrip on this colored stone?
I mean, if you do a call when you're near it, yeah, you would just zoom in, and if it doesn't start ticking up when you see, I was alerted to it because it did the little, like, 3 lines because it had a call.
I became an expert in views.
That was quick. Wait, so that's your second one? I haven't gotten one yet.
Time to catch up, little baby.
I'm trying. I mean, I'm just catching literally everything that's around me, but I'm not, I haven't seen any Winnows. That was the one that the bar was the closest to. What am I trying to say? Filled? Jesus. Where's that?
Do they go?
I don't know what you did. Cut out your voice, so I don't know what
the noise not come through.
No, it didn't.
Okay, well, you know what?
Describe it without saying it.
Find it.
There's a Winnow.
Like a little chirp, chirp, chirp.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
Do I have to look exactly at it, or am I gonna know just zooming on the stone pillar?
You'll need to find it. Oh, there's an achievement. Hey, Winnow Boffin.
Yeah, look
Become
at
an
you.
expert
now go catch
in
some
Winnows.
Ghouls. They're all just little ding
Yeah, what's my next one? Goodness me, you've become an expert in charming Winnows. They're so delighted to be around you and your bird that they're literally sparkling. Hell yeah.
You're reading it like Matt Berry, and it's cracking me up. He voices Mr. Handy in the Fallout show, and also he's in What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, hey, I found one. It's right here. Come here.
There you are. Okay. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh, there you are, you little brat.
See it on there? See it making the noise?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Sure is.
You got it now.
Identify.
Identify. Is that just how that dude talks? I haven't seen him in anything besides Fallout.
Yes, that is just kind of how he talks.
I mean, he's an actor, so that could be his acting voice, but I mean, like, that's a very particular way of, like, mannerisms and how to speak that he does.
He's so excellent, and I love him.
Okay.
He's a very funny man.
Quite what I was asking, but sure.
Yes.
Got it. Oh, right. These things. I forgot we got our feeding bag, and we can fill up a feeding trough, and then all the...
Oh my god, do you know what absolutely killed me in our first episode, which was, I'm reading Uncle Reg's line about how Jane, lost her feed bag, and then I just follow up and I go, women are dumb! And I killed myself with that one!
Sexism.
Women are dumb! Like, I just... So dumb. So funny for me.
That's awesome. I'd forgotten. I haven't
awful.
watched any of them. We've been recording, and I've been like, yeah, okay, they're funny. And then you'll come on here and be like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. And it might sound like a bit of an exaggeration, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Oh, wow, that was really fast. I messed up.
I am
that
having
time.
so much fun watching us be dumb, stupid dumbs. Like, our...
Hey,
I don't
that's
know,
our
you're just-
that's our bread and butter then. Dumb, stupid dumbs. If that's all we have to do, we're
We
set.
also talked about a butter sandwich.
Ooh.
That was in our podcast, and we were like, why is this so weird? Like, thinking about if you took two separate pieces of bread, and then you butter them, and you eat them
Yeah.
like a traditional sandwich,
Yeah.
even though you fold it over it, and you make a little half sandwich, and, like,
Yeah.
that's not unappealing, but a butter sandwich is disgusting seeming.
I'd still do it. I like butter.
Yeah. Oh,
I think I like
love
mayonnaise
everything
more,
else.
unless I'm cooking with it.
Oh, yeah. You know
I
what's
probably
weird?
said
Hot
this. I don't think we
mayonnaise.
need
That's a
to
very
repeat our-
strange smell.
What's hot? What?
Hot mayonnaise.
Ah.
So if you want to make a grilled cheese and you want it to crisp beautifully on the
Yes.
outside of the bread,
Yes,
on
I
your
use-
literal outside is where I put mayonnaise because it crisps so nicely. But the
Yes.
smell of hot mayonnaise is really, really, really revolting to me.
Oh, I don't think it's too bad.
It's so odd to me. Okay, who are you? So I've done Buells and I've done Winnows. My next closest is Piper's.
The Piper. I'm trying to get the Buells, I suppose.
That one was not hard. I got just a
There are tons of
bunch
these
of the
basking ones that I
Baskings.
assume count for very
Yeah.
little because I can get a bunch of them and they're easy to charm. So we'll see. I'm hoping to knock that one out
That's
here
what I did.
before
That was pretty
next time, I guess, because it's not gonna be this time unless it's right now. Nope.
Right.
Right
Now.
now.
Oh, good. I can
Nope.
get a bunch of these.
Yeah, it
guys.
definitely gives me a flock number and accuracy. So having a full flock helps, but I don't think it's going to go above that. We'll try to experiment.
Oh, maybe it does help with the accuracy and the charming. It's
I mean, it
gotta be.
definitely
It's gotta
said-
be.
it
Why,
gave
why
me-
else would you include those numbers?
Yeah, right? Like, when I actually pay attention to what's on my screen, there are some clues as to how we do this, I think.
Oh, I want you to know that today I actually prepared one step further than usual, which is I have a notepad and a pen nearby.
Wow. What on earth do you
Yeah.
think you'll use that for?
Check me out. I don't know.
Have you written anything down?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Here, let me write something down. Right. Something. Damn.
In our first
if I write
episode, do you
slowly.
think we were in any way prepared for Flock to become we're just a Flock channel now?
The only thing we can do anymore?
Yeah.
No.
Did we
I was
mention
not prepared for
anything
this
being
to
like,
take over
boy,
my whole
look
life and
forward
become
to...
something we needed 100%.
It's such a good game, though. Like,
No way.
I'm having a blast with it.
This is wonderfully fun. I'm not even annoyed about having to collect a bunch from each group to.
You were
knock out
last
tubes.
time,
Like,
so I'm surprised.
yeah.
But that's good. I'm glad that you've gotten over
Yeah,
that.
but then I
and we're
popped
ready
2
to
of them,
just-
and now I'm like,
It's given you the hope that it's possible.
it's given me the thing. It's
Remember
doing the
that.
thing.
Remember this moment, and remember how you feel about it now, because that is going to swing the other way when we get to the more difficult ones that we can't, like, casually knock out. We have to pay attention and go find the tough ones.
Shut up. Stop it. What you're doing, stop that.
Why? I just want you to
Because
remember.
I don't feel like hearing the I told you so when I get pissed off at this game.
I won't do that. I'll just remember. I'll be like, remember when we
I'll
were
just
happy
know
about
it.
I'll be
Remember when you
right there
liked
with.
stuff?
Just to be fair, I'll be right
Remember
there with
when you were happy?
Oh, I remember. All right, I'm getting this one. We're gonna get it, and we're gonna wrap up, and we're gonna start a new one, and there we go. Done. Was that the last one I
Get the
needed?
achievement?
No, of course not. No, I'm. Oh, I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the way done with Buells. I was not nearly as full as I thought I was. I did not actually look at that one. I just started going for it. So
I think I've made it 20 episodes now without burping, and
there's no
I
way
just
that's
did
not
it.
true. You said
think I
last
burped
time
into
that
the
you
mic.
you said last time that you leaned away from the mic to burp.
Oh, all right. Well, okay, all right. Scratch that.
Immediate
Cut off the
backpedal.
last minute.
Nope.
Undo. Control, Alt, undo.
Okay, well, thanks for watching.
What are you? Oh, a shadow.
figured you would,
I'm
you know.
so stupid.
Say something there.
I
as
just
we
thought I
wrap
saw a
up.
Piper. It was a shadow.
I don't think I have the Shadow Piper.
No, it was a shadow because I am a stupid.
Oh, I see.
What are you, baby? Come here. Come here. I want to catch
Okay,
you.
well, join us next time as we continue trying to 100% this game.
I can't wait to be mad.
I think you
Oh
can.
no, my mouse is asleep. Hold on. I have to
Uh-oh.
turn it off and turn it back on. Why is it vibrating? Oh. Oh no, everything's happening. I stopped recording.